kick heard round the state of Tennessee.
Are you kidding me? Caleb Williams!
Touchdown, Michigan!
The horn frogs. The Buckeyes draw first blood. And Georgia is going to survive. The Georgia Bulldogs back to back.
It is that time of year again.
Welcome back to This Week on Campus, the weekly show where we bring to you the highs and lows, the ins and outs of college football throughout the past week. And guess what? It's that time again. With 5 straight days of college football starting on Thursday, let's get right into the fray. Florida and Utah got us going in our first real matchup of the season. And Utah got off to a hard start, scoring on their first play from scrimmage.
Takes his shot, watches for Money Parks, who catches it in stride. What a start for Byers on the offense. 70 yards on the opening play.
Cam Rising didn't play in this game. They're doing this with their second string and their third string quarterback like it's 2014 Ohio State. There were plenty of Florida miscues as well, including a missed field goal in the first quarter, an illegal procedure penalty, an interception from inside their own 10-yard line, and a failed 4th down and 3 where they tried a pop pass. And there are yet still people who are trying to vouch for Billy Napier. Utah would exact their revenge on the Gainesville Gators from last year, winning this one 24-11. Cue the pain.
How are we going to give up a 70-yard touchdown on the first play? We were false starting, we were missing field goal. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. I think we just false started again.
At least you're not Nebraska fans, because in a shock, they managed to blow another game again.
Well, you just figured out what's going to happen.
On Matt Rule's coaching debut, Nebraska went into Minnesota, was up 10-3 late in the fourth quarter. What seemed to be an opening week victory for the Huskers spiraled into chaos with this fumble recovery by Minnesota. It got even worse with this face mask penalty on 4th and 1 when they needed a crucial stop. Cue another play on 4th down.
Looking. End zone! Touchdown! Gophers! Daniel Jackson!
Tie ball game.
He's a prolific
Can get worse,
runner.
right?
Sims over the middle. Intercepted! Whoa! Tyler Nubin again!
That interception would end Nebraska's chances at winning the game. Minnesota would kick the game-winning field goal from 40-plus yards out, ending the game 13-10 in walk-off fashion. At the end of the day, you have to feel for these Nebraska fans. They do not deserve this level of pain they feel on a weekly basis. On to the Friday action now, and take about Eastern Michigan special teams, who returned 2 kicks for touchdowns in the first half. In East Lansing, Tyrell Henry of Michigan State might just have the catch of the year so far.
To the end zone.
Nice ball.
It's caught. Flag down. It's touchdown, Tyrell Henry.
And at long last, we all got the matchup we wanted. The Battle of Miami.
The real Miami is where? In Coral Gables or here in
No,
Oxford?
Oxford, Ohio.
Donald Chaney Jr. breaks free, ripping through tacklers.
Yeah, I'm thinking no after that, Chief. They did it again.
The Atlantic Coast Conference, now unofficially the All Coast Conference, has made it official to add Stanford, Cal, and SMU. The 2024-25 season is when it'll begin for a new-look ACC that will now have 18 members.
Here we go again.
College football is on a madness once more as of Friday evening, with the ACC opening invitations to and now accepting the invites of Cal, Stanford, and SMU. We're finished, people. College football is officially in the bin. Within a span of the past month or so, everyone's left the Pac-12. All they've got left now is Washington State and Oregon State. True West Coast supremacy. We've created the Tupac.
I broke it.
At this rate, we should just eliminate conference names, go with a completely different look, and I'm not gonna name names, but I think we all know whose fault this is. Moving on now to Saturday's action, and I think RG3 is a little too excited for the return of college football.
Let's go ahead and start this bad boy with a splash.
Deion Sanders made his coaching debut at Colorado, and he wants everyone to know that he keeps receipts.
Do you believe in that? I read through that bull junk you wrote. Do you believe? You just answered it. You don't believe. Next question.
Easy to see why, as his Colorado Buffaloes upset number 17th ranked TCU in their season opener. Big plays were made all over the field, as freshman running back Dylan Edwards caught 3 of Shedeur Sanders' 5 touchdown passes off of 510 passing yards, which led the Buffaloes to the 45-42 victory. But at the end of the day, the big talk was all about Travis Hunter, who earlier in the game made a diving interception for a spectacular play and also did a bajillion other things. Now I get it. It's the first week of the season. Everyone's got to have a smaller school on their schedule for a tune-up game. But can we please stop beating schools by like a bajillion plus 5 to 1? Ole Miss flat out decimated Mercer. Oklahoma didn't even let Arkansas State score. Oh my goodness. Oregon went scorched earth, defeating Portland State 81-7. That means that this happened. 456 push-ups. That duck has to be jacked by now. This Liberty defensive back definitely had a little bit too much fun with his celebration this weekend.
Touchdown Liberty.
Let's see if we get another look at it.
Why so serious?
There's the wholesome story of Mike Hollins leading Virginia out of the tunnel against Tennessee on Saturday after the passing of his 2 teammates in that shooting in Virginia last year. Very touching and great to see him leading his team out on the field. West Virginia pulled off a very familiar and interesting technique against Penn State.
Quickly to the line. Nico Marchiol is in there. Number 8, the second quarterback. Fake the handoff to him. Pitch it forward. Donaldson, and he continues to fight to get in.
Unless he forgot they were losing. And we wrapped up Saturday with the Battle of the Carolinas as North Carolina faced off against South Carolina in Charlotte. The Gamecocks brought the fireworks early, recovering an onside kick to start the first half. If only Sean Payton can try that. After that, the Drake Maye show began. Maye showed off just exactly why he's slated to be not only a Heisman contender, a reason why North Carolina might be the team to beat in the ACC, and also why he should be a first-round draft pick and the consensus #1 quarterback off the board in this one, as he had 2 touchdown passes off of 269 passing yards, including this beauty, where he still throws with pressure in his face and somehow finds his tight end of the end zone for the score. Even North Carolina's defense got into it, sacking Spencer Rattler 9 times in what would be a 31-17 victory for the Tar Heels, giving head coach Mack Brown his 100th victory on his career and cementing North Carolina as the real Carolina. Did you miss football on Sundays? We can always count on college football on Labor Day weekend, because guess what? We had it in spades. Our first top 10 matchup was between the 2022 SEC West champions LSU and a new-look Florida State team coming in ranked number 8, their highest ranking since about 2014. Much like North Carolina, Florida State is also trying to unseed Clemson as the kings of the ACC. The Seminoles caught fire and got on the board first with this touchdown pass from Jordan Travis to Michigan State transfer Keon Coleman. And these two were not done. Oh no. Jordan Travis's 342 passing yards were spectacular, but Coleman caught 9 passes for 122 yards and 3 of those touchdown passes to seal Florida State's win. FSU would put the L in number 5 LSU, setting them to 1-0 and finishing off week 1 of the college football season. And that's going to do it. Week 1 is now in the books, and we are looking forward to the season ahead. I will see you next week on campus. Like and subscribe on your way out.